Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope for September 14th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope. The important thing is always to stay calm and not let the path dominate you just like that. You have a very good way of seeing some things that are in your world, but always think that everything can have more than one reading, comparing it with what others think. Scorpio, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Your economy is working better than you thought. Something will encourage you and you will have a new opportunity at work, don't miss it. If you follow your intuition in the professional field, you will be right and don't miss the opportunity. Money will come to you in various ways and your situation will improve at this time. Today you start a very good streak, take advantage of the situation. A close friendship can transform into something more serious and important. You will want to go out and meet new people and places, do it if you can. In love, you will find someone to share some of your hobbies with, and maybe something more. You will have a great time. You will enjoy good physical and mental health, so enjoy the present moment. You will relax and enjoy everything around you. You will be fine, watch your nerves, and you will not have any kind of problem today. On this day and night of the waning moon, Scorpio, what is needed is to think with your head on your shoulders, without losing touch with reality. The comments you make today may be misinterpreted due to the retrograde influence of the planet Saturn in a sign of the air element. Therefore, be careful and do not get ahead of yourself. Very difficult times of passionate encounters are coming for those who are separated from those they love. Scorpio will talk a lot today, but their tongue is usually their worst enemy. It is advisable to think about each of their words and statements. Any simple Scorpio can ruin everything in an instant, even what was built and carried out during the last months of the year to these that are passing. Scorpio will exercise his right to justice in every possible way. He will be sincere, ambitious, and will get good results in intellectual activity. A piece of advice, you need to think before you say something, therefore, you can save everything you have and not lose in love. Be very tactful and don't tie yourself to London when it comes to love. You don't have to start acting indifferent, follow your heart. It is evident that your heart is still hurt by previous relationships, but do not close yourself off to the possibilities. It is important that you stop thinking and start letting yourself be carried away by your feelings. Give yourself a chance with someone else and keep in mind that you will be given the opportunity to remedy everything you thought was lost in love. Do not be resentful and forgive people who deserve it, and your love vibe will improve. In health, you are in the middle of a stage that can cause insomnia. Fight it naturally with a walk before going to bed or a glass of warm milk. Avoid sleeping pills, which generally cause bad habits. At work, you will overcome obstacles and some difficulties in your work, but at the same time you will give unequivocal signs of your persistence and intelligence, you will see. Your sign is very creative and diligent and you will achieve success thanks to your tenacity and intuition, typically Scorpio. Money and fortune, the necessary money will be coming into your hands. It is time for you to put your feet on the ground. Those desires to make a profit with businesses that have little future will not get you out of this difficult economic situation you are going through. Your special lucky number is 70 and your color is orange. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, intense. Dangerous tendency, acting unilaterally in a certain matter that requires greater attention and consultation on your part. What should you avoid? Complicit silence and allowing people to talk badly about your friends behind your back. Relationship prediction. This day there is good compatibility with Cancer and Pisces, as well as with Taurus, which is your opposite sign. The most tense relationship, avoid arguing with fire signs, especially with Aries and Leo. Your compatibility, you are in good shape with the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. If you are single, with the intuitive clarity of the waning moon in your sign, you will be able to discern very well which person is really right for you at this time. The general universal number for all signs is 2. In numerology, the sum is reduced to simple digits. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time, and you must adapt them to your national time: 6 and 15, 9 and 33, and 25 p.m. and 4 and 40 p.m. The lucky numbers in chance are 5, 14, 19, and 26. Let's talk a little about those born on November 6th. The charm, sociability, and openness of those born on this day, November 6th, hide a tough and assertive character. They really are what they seem: idealistic, honest, generous, but at the same time reserved, difficult to understand, and distrustful. They are not satisfied with quick answers or superficial assessments. Those born on November 6th should not become victims of their own complacency. It is recommended to undergo regular medical examinations, as well as constantly monitor nutrition and weight. They tolerate high levels of physical activity well, including competitive sports and endurance training. Complex yoga exercises and martial arts, dance classes will be very useful for them, and special attention should be paid to the functions of digestion and expression, for which a high-fiber diet can be used. Those born on November 6th are endowed with a happy talent to please and even amuse others. However, not everyone is delighted with their direct, assertive, and uncompromising nature. Strange as it may seem, their excessive energy can sometimes oppress their loved ones, especially those who consider themselves realists. All of this is very difficult to understand for those born on November 6th. They must learn to deal with defeat and disappointment, as they do not like those moments when they are rejected. If the Scorpion wants to use its plane with all its might today, it will do so. No one can stop it, not even someone who truly loves it or who is guiding it in life. You cannot stop a Scorpion from attacking when it really has a problem or needs to claim attention. Scorpio, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Sometimes, our mind creates expectations and scenarios that do not align with reality. On many occasions, we imagine a path and a destination that in the end turn out to be different from what we dreamed, which can lead to disappointment. However, the responsibility lies with us, and not with the person in whom we place our hopes. Do not hesitate to take the step forward. There are times for prudence and times for risk. This is one of those times to grow, and that is what you should value, despite your fears. You will remember this day as the beginning of your growth and your independence. It is important to control outbursts of anger, as they do not affect anyone but yourself. For others, these episodes of fury may pass and be forgotten, but they leave an impact on your health and well-being. You should find healthier ways to approach problems and interactions with others, as anger takes you nowhere. It is always valuable to express your thoughts, but do so after reflecting on the best way to communicate them, as the messenger is part of the message. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a channel sponsor. What you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. Today you will be very in love, so much so that temptations will be very strong. You must also be yourself if you do not want to get into trouble. Dedicate more time to work in your personal growth and evaluate with a cool head your options and their consequences. Take care of your personal health. The cycle of change begins with you. Today, the planets are on your side to begin a healing transformation that will bear fruit in new life experiences, greater options on the chosen path, and a new beginning for the heart. Start your path to vital success now. Take advantage of the stellar conjunction to begin to be the protagonist of your own life. On the level of love, the connection with your partner will be more mental than material. This is an exceptional day in which several very important planetary aspects coincide in your sign, Scorpio, accentuated by the passage of the moon to the air element. Someone who is absent is about to return to your side in the midst of all this cosmic turmoil, with a sextile of retrograde Neptune and two planetary oppositions, one with Venus and the other with the Sun. As for that money you lost, now you have a chance to get it back. You may notice a somewhat strange attitude in the person you are interested in, and this could confuse you, but you must keep your spirit cheerful and confident. These are momentary reactions. Scorpio, you may feel a great need to be alone. You need space to be alone with yourself and create your own idea about life. This is not bad. You do not have to be interacting with someone all the time. It is important that in your time alone you draw your own conclusions about your life. This day will not be the same as the previous ones. The stars say that it will be an exceptional day for you. Try not to worry too much about money or unimportant issues. Enjoy this day and try to be happy with what you have. Many times you do not give the necessary value to what surrounds you. Control your expenses because economic ups and downs are coming that can destabilize you. You will worry about the well-being of others. If you need to end a relationship, do it and do not look back. If you decided to make a change in your love life, either by ending a relationship or starting a new love affair, you should reconsider those decisions, since there are now retrograde influences in your horoscope. Venus, for example, can confuse you when it comes to doing something that implies a change in your emotional landscape. Whoever is able to be patient in a moment of anger will avoid 100 days of sadness. Most of the astral movements that are affecting your horoscope are highly positive, and it is up to you to use them appropriately so as not to waste your time and energy doing things that lead you nowhere. You are worth a lot, and if you give yourself your place in a relationship, you will see that the roles are reversed, tipping the scales in your favor. You may feel that your relationship is no longer going well. This is because you feel an obvious distance between you and your partner, but it is likely that the cause of this barrier is that your partner is suffering from something that has nothing to do with your relationship, but that is affecting you. The stars warn you to be very careful with that person, since it is likely that they are hiding certain things about their love life. The best thing you should do at this time is to look for love elsewhere. People who are insecure about themselves do not have their own criteria, and they repeat like parrots what others tell them. There will be an improvement in your health problems if they are linked to the kidneys or the lower back. Check your bed as well, because there may be certain problems with the mattress that are affecting you, or the pillow you use. This day will be full of movement, because your horoscope is full of intense planetary movements. Plan your day rationally from early in the morning. You will see how you can resolve everything properly, without falling into anxiety or stress. Today you will need to move and do more sports, because a pace of life that is too slow or calm begins to take its toll on your body, and I assure you that you do not want that to happen. Do not waste your time in the company of superficial and vain people who consume your energy and wear you out. Choose your friends at work carefully, and thus you will not be involved in unpleasant situations that later have a negative impact on your work life. Regarding work, there is a good chance that today you will receive some news about changes or modifications in your job, perhaps a possible promotion, a raise, an opportunity to move up, or even some similar class situation. With the sextile of Neptune retrograde and the moon in transit, new circumstances and situations arise in your economic life that you should take advantage of immediately without wasting time, because the profit you obtain will depend a lot on your speed in acting. It is time for you to put your feet on the ground. Those desires to obtain profits with businesses that have little future will not get you out of this difficult economic situation you are going through. It is important that you start investing your money in real businesses, which are slow to grow, but with the passage of time will lead you to economic success. Scorpio, you have an innate tendency to make everything seem much easier than others believe. Often, people around you are surprised by your ability to face and overcome complex situations with apparent ease. However, this does not mean that you do not have to work hard, but that you have great inner strength that allows you to move forward without complaining. Today, this strength will allow you to guide yourself along the right path if you manage to move forward at the same pace as others. It is important that you find similarities with the people around you. Sometimes, we believe that our differences separate us from others, but if you look more closely, you will see that there is a lot to learn from how others approach situations. If you manage to open yourself to new perspectives, you will be able to improve your life considerably, and not only yours, but also that of those around you. Today, a very good and generous person could offer you help in an unexpected way. Do not reject the hand that is extended to you, because this person could be key to helping you overcome an obstacle or simply feel accompanied. We are together on this path called life, and although sometimes we want to escape from reality or isolate ourselves, it is not convenient to do so. Hermits choose to live far from civilization, but you are not one of them. You don't want to adopt that attitude of solitude, especially at this time when the support of others will be crucial. The mission of the day for you is to discover that you are not alone. You can always turn to a friend, loved one, or trusted person to share your problems or concerns. You may not find an immediate solution to what worries you, but getting it off your chest is an important first step. Talking about what ails you with someone close to you will ease your emotional burden and allow you to see things from a new perspective. You are in a good position at work, Scorpio. However, it is time to start making firmer decisions and not let yourself be intimidated by the opinions or criticisms of others. It is crucial that you trust your instincts and, at the same time, stay true to your principles. Remember that work should not always be seen as a burden, it is also an opportunity to grow and learn. Taking care of your emotional well-being is equally important. Don't get carried away by things that aren't really worth it. Sometimes, we worry too much about insignificant details or negative experiences that are no longer relevant in the present. Today you may experience a small setback or stumble at work, but don't let this affect your mood more than necessary. Learn from your mistakes, but keep moving forward. In the realm of love, if you don't currently have a partner, there is something important to consider. If at any point you find yourself about to say something negative about someone, it's best to keep it to yourself. You don't know what kind of relationship that person has with their environment, and an out-of-place comment could destroy the good impression that person has of you. Your sense of humor and your ironic comments can sometimes be misinterpreted, and what may seem funny to you could offend others. However, don't worry too much. Although your attitudes may annoy some people, for someone specific, those same attitudes make you a very attractive person. You may not have realized it yet, but someone close to you could be seeing you in a different way. Stay open to the possibility of loving again, even if it seems difficult right now. If you have a partner, don't question the love they feel for you. All relationships go through difficult times and arguments, but it's important to focus on what really matters, the love and connection you have. Everything else, the differences and misunderstandings, are secondary issues that shouldn't affect your relationship. If you focus on affection, you'll realize that the small differences between you don't have any real importance. Pride can be an obstacle in love, Scorpio, and this is the perfect time to put it aside. Don't be afraid to share your feelings and show your partner how much you care. If you've recently had a fight, today is a good day to patch things up, without feeling like you're getting off a pedestal. In the end, love is worth much more than any personal pride. The desire to succeed should not override your ability to do your job well. It is important to stay focused and not lose sight of what really makes you happy. Sometimes, in our ambition to achieve success, we make mistakes, especially when it comes to investing money. Don't let the desire to earn more make you make hasty or risky decisions. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.